Travellers. You're listening to the Travellers Ukulele Gig Guide podcast. I'm your host, Shirley Ann. Today we're going to be talking to Kim Burns, who is a ukulele player down in Melbourne. Now, if you have been following the podcast, you'd be well aware that Kim has already provided us with a beautiful podcast episode, which was published a little while ago. But in actual fact, we recorded that episode several months ago. Production happened and now we've posted it, but in that time things have changed, and I think in the world as it is today, and also in the world of ukulele, things do change. And today Kim would like to speak to some of that thought and experience around what's happening for her now and what is coming up for her in 2025. So we welcome Kim Burns. Hi Kim, how are you?
Hi Shirley Ann, how are you?
Good,
It's a bit chilly back down in Victoria again, so I think last time I was in jackets and scarves, and I'm back in a jacket again, and it's it's a week out from Christmas.
I think the last time you spoke to me, you said you had the heater on, you had doonas on, and you had a jumper on, and I'm pretty sure I was still in the air conditioning.
I think so. So things haven't changed weather-wise much, have they?
Never mind. It's December. It's Christmas nearly Christmas of 2024. Are you ready for the season?
I am ready and raring to go, musically speaking. Lots of music gigs coming up, but having said that, I haven't got a Christmas tree up yet, and I've done no shopping because I've been too busy preparing my music repertoire.
Today, in today's podcast, we're going to revisit some of the space around yourself and ukulele. And the last time we spoke, we really focused on Goldfield's ukeTastic. What's that story and your relationship with it?
Well, Goldfield's ukeTastic will always hold a special part in my life. But in 2025, I am stepping back from my role of musical director. I've given it 7 years of my time, and it's time to let some new blood into the group, and also for me to take a step back for my own health reasons. So I'll be stepping back from the Goldfields ukeTastic, and they will go on without me.
It's wonderful,
and
isn't
that's
it?
okay.
That's great.
That's right.
Kim, you also had, when we met in Melbourne, you were also part of a duo called the Wandering Foxes. What's happened to little Foxy?
Oh, the Wandering Foxes have disbanded through no fault of anybody's. These things just happen. People move on, lives move on, and so the Wandering Foxes are no more. But I have found myself another duo partner, and her name is Kath, and we are now called the Vintage Vixens. So I've kept the fox theme going there. Yes, so the Vintage Vixens are my new thing.
So Goldfield's ukeTastic, 7 years of work there. Well done. And Wandering Foxes now disbanded, and that must free you up for a bit of space. So now we've got the Vintage Vixens. Give us a little insight about your hopes and dreams for the Vintage Vixens.
Hopes and dreams for the Vixens. Well, the Vixens, like in comparison to the Wandering Foxes was a double bass player and myself on ukulele, and there was only one vocalist, so I was the vocalist. So my new duo in Vintage Vixens, Kath, my sidekick, she sings lead vocals mostly, and I sing harmony. I play bass and she plays ukulele. I also play the stomp box and she plays the foot tambourine. So we've got lots going on with just two people on stage. And we've been getting a lot of positive feedback about our harmonies, and that it's so nice to hear harmonies coming back onto the stage again. So that's been a real positive.
How long have you been playing ukulele for? Could I just ask?
Yes, I started playing ukulele when I was doing my teaching degree back in 2013. And I was one of those very slow learners. It took me a long time to figure out how to play the G chord.
So 2013 to today, that's a little bit of time. You've still been working in community music with the orchestra, so you would have built up a lot of skill and confidence. Would you say now in 2024 it's a good time for you to branch out and explore your own professional musicianship with you in the spotlight?
Absolutely. I think, yeah, so it's been what, 11 years since I took up the ukulele. I've had a lot of practice leading community groups and jam sessions. And so I've got a huge back catalogue of songs that I can play and sing quite confidently. So yes, 11 years of practice on my musicianship and my vocals, especially as well. I think leads me in good stead for pursuing more of a career in music in 2025.
Mm, mm. Quite a mix of, you've got a friendship in your band and you've got
Yes.
some diversity in your instrumentation and now some space. What
Yes.
what is a goal for 2025? Have you got that far yet?
Yeah, we haven't explored that as a group yet, but I think we're both on the same page, as in we would like to do a lot more festivals, and not just going to festivals and enjoying them for the festival they are, but to do some open mics or some stage performances at more festivals. And given that we both play ukulele now, so we are going to start putting in applications to all those ukulele festivals out there
Great.
and start getting around.
Yeah, great. Wonderful. How do you find out where all the festivals are?
Word of mouth. I have a lot of friends that do the ukulele festival circuit, and they're even for the last couple of years they've been sending me links. Oh, you need to apply to this. Oh, you need to apply for that. So, and I'm sure the majority of these ukulele festivals are posted on your lovely Travelers Ukulele Gig Guide. So there's a spot where you can find out where the festivals are and when their applications open.
That's exactly right. And Kim,
Wait, something.
I thought you said you wanted to go to festivals and things. Have you got a festival coming up in the new year, like in the first quarter? Because there are a few. We did mention Melbourne Ukulele Festival. We mentioned Launceston. We mentioned Adelaide. But there's another one, isn't there, in Victoria in
There
the
is.
sticks?
There is. It's called the Gurgari Music Muster with a
Ah,
moo
okay.
music. So yes, the Vixens are playing at the Gagari Music Muster. That runs between the 8th and the 12th or 13th of January 2025.
That's
So yes,
fantastic.
the Vixens will be gracing the stage there. So that's going to be a
Great.
wonderful event. And the best thing about the Gagari Music Muster is they have a huge ukulele hub,
Mm.
and we spent Saturday of the festival indulging in ukulele workshops for a
Oh,
whole day.
great. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
So wonderful.
it's a wonderful, wonderful festival.
Okay, that's excellent. Look, I just really wish you luck for that one and hope that you enjoy it a lot. We'd love to love to see some photos on the Traveller's Ukulele Gig
Yes,
Guide. Just do a selfie or something and just say, "We're here, we made it."
we shall certainly do that. At the Gagari Moo Muster, I actually run a Uketra Madness workshop,
Oh,
which is breaking a song into four parts. And the people that attend the workshop, and at Gagari, there's usually over 70 people that come to that workshop. We break them off into four groups according to, they choose where they want to go. If they want to be a picker, a bass player, a strummer, or a Z chorder, they go off and do a little workshop with their leader, and we all come back after 45 minutes and play the tune together.
Yeah, that's great.
So
I love those. They were really great
that's
fun. Love doing that. Mm. Okay, well, that's going to be fantastic. Can you give me a little inside hint? What is the song going to be for your music madness this year?
wow. I'm tossing up between two tunes. I'm
Mhm.
tossing up between Peter Gunn
Oh, yeah.
or what was the other one I was going to do? Oh, I can't remember what it is now. Or maybe I'll just keep it a secret.
That's right. You heard it first here on the Traveller's Ukulele Gig Guide podcast with Kim Burns. That's wonderful. Do you have a
Yeah, yeah.
set style of genre? Do you have a genre that you sort of fall back on in Vintage Vixens?
Vintage. Well, the reason we chose the word vintage was because we do like older style songs, a lot of folk songs we're into. We've been dabbling in a bit of the Andrew sisters because we've got the harmonies going. Um, and we've also been trying to vintage up some more modern songs. So the other day we did a gig at the tap room in Castlemaine, and we sang a song called Ballad of Mona Lisa by a group called Panic at the Disco, you know, and we vintaged it up and people loved it. And it's like, yes, that's the sort of stuff you need to be doing.
Great.
So it's nice.
So you're finding your sound.
We're fine. We're still exploring our sound, and we're not afraid of any genre. Really, we can vintage it up and make it our own, and that's our main goal: is to not copy a song outright from whoever made it originally. It's like let's put our own spin on it,
Mm.
and then
No,
people
that's
can be for.
yeah, no, that's great. There's so much to choose from. Do you do you have a look or a theme in your performance stage
We
wear?
we do have a look and a theme, and I'm not sure. Can you bear with me for 2 seconds while I go and grab something?
Okay.
I won't go very far. Oh, look, we have bags.
Lovely.
And when we go on stage, we like to wear ears.
Okay.
And
That's
our
cute.
ears and our ears match our hair color. So everyone goes, "Oh, grey ears." And it's like, yes, well, I couldn't have red ones. It wouldn't go with my hair.
Yeah, right. That's great.
Yeah,
No, that's lovely.
yeah.
It adds a little fun.
It adds a little fun. And when we play at places, we try and pick songs around a theme. So we've had a very vintage theme. So we wear our little vintage dresses and our vintage shoes.
Mm.
We've had a Case of Chambers night, so we wear our cowboy boots and our cowboy dresses and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, our theme, we always have the ears on though, but our dress code is always dependent on what sort of songs we're singing for the night.
Fantastic.
Hmm.
Sounds really, really
So we've
good.
got we've got a Christmas gig coming up, so we'll have the ears on, but we're both wearing Christmas dresses.
Yeah,
Very
nice.
Christmassy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely. Really lovely.
Vintage Vixens. It's just as a vocalist, it's really nice to be able to play and sing with another person that can sing harmonies.
Mm.
So I'm not always stuck as the harmony singer. So it's like, oh, I might like to sing melody for this one. Would you like to sing harmony?
Mm.
So whereas, a lot of groups that I play with, and even big community groups like Goldfields Orchestra, sometimes as the lead person up the front, I would hear everybody singing melody and go, "Oh, awesome! Everybody's singing melody. I'm going to swing into a harmony role now." And I'd swing into a harmony role, and then everybody else in the room would start following me in the harmony. And it's like, oh man, now I've got to go back to the melody again. So it's really nice to just be able to have that freedom to do a harmony and do it my way. And I never do it the same way twice. My harmonies are not prescripted. It's like they're organic. They just happen. Mm.
And you are going to work with Kath on this new project.
Right.
Does Kath live in the same town that you live?
No, she does not. So what we do is we catch up probably once a week for a rehearsal. We video all our rehearsal songs, and then we take those videos home and we practice along with the videos,
Yeah, great.
which
Wonderful.
yeah, we also have a third member of our group. He's an honorary vixen. His name is Ross, and he plays mandolin. He doesn't generally require any music because he plays by ear, which is great. So we just go, oh, we've got a gig at such and such. Do you want to come and join us? And he'll just pop up on stage and just do his thing.
Mm, mm.
And I guess that's a part of my maturity as a musician as well. I've learnt stagecraft and how to communicate with other musicians on stage and let them know when they've got a lead break coming up, and oh, we're going back into vocals now, and oh, we're finishing up now. So it's all about stagecraft. And yes, I've grown a lot as a
Um,
performer and as a performer with other people.
Good. How do you keep all your music
Yes.
library together?
Kath and I, we both have OnSong.
Mm.
So, and that's a fabulous app to have. So we can share our songs. So, I mean, Kath has been performing for quite some time as well in other several bands. So she's got quite a big back catalogue. So we can share songs on that, which is fantastic. We can put it in the font or whatever we like. We can set the time. So however fast Kath wants to sing her song, she'll set the time on it and it comes across to me exactly how I need it. I don't need to touch it, which is fabulous, And all the videos we take of our rehearsals, we post them on a private Facebook page, so only we have access to those. So we can just rehearse along with those. So that's really great. It's a
Yeah.
fabulous resource. I also use Fourscore a lot for saving PDF files. So that's another fabulous app, Fourscore.
That's excellent. Well done. Well, it certainly, I mean, COVID, the dark old days, it was terrible in many ways, but it certainly made way for innovation in terms of distance and collaboration. So that was one good thing that came out of it.
Yes,
Um, we
yes.
are nearly at the end of our time, Kim. Is there
Oh,
anything else you would like to share with us about yourself and about music, ukulele, and travel?
um, probably just don't be afraid of change. Change happens. Everything changes, and you just move on and embrace change, and something usually comes your way. I've been very fortunate in my musical journey. People have just always we've found our way to each other. So I think it's wonderful to just embrace change and don't be afraid of it, and just go where the tides take you, pretty much.
Yeah,
And
fantastic.
if you can't find someone to play with, don't be afraid to get up there on the stage and do it on your own.
Mm,
Because when you do it on your own, you have other people going, oh, I might like to perform with them. And that's how you make all your contacts. Go to open mic nights. That's where you can network and find like-minded people to play with. So, yeah, open mic nights are fantastic. So get on to your local open mic nights.
that's fantastic. Well, you heard it here, folks, for the first time with the Vixen ears of Kim Burns. Kim, thanks so much for talking to us today. It was lovely to catch up with you and get a little bit of inspiration about moving forward as we evolve in our ukulele journey. So I wish you all the best, and we look forward to seeing some shows, seeing you on the stage, and maybe hearing an original song or two.
Well, we've been asked to perform some original songs, but we've been so busy with Christmas gigs and other sort of themed gigs that we haven't had time to share each other's original songs. So we've got them, we just haven't played them yet.
Fantastic. All right, Kim, thanks so much. All the very best. Merry Christmas. And all the very best
Thank you.
for a successful 2025.
I'm sure it'll be fabulous. Thanks, Shirley. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Aloha.
Hello.
Thanks for listening, travellers. Don't forget to subscribe, follow or click notifications on your preferred platform so you don't miss a yarn. We're posting a new episode every Wednesday morning because it's a great hump day, pick-me-up kind of a podcast. Thanks for listening. This is Shirley Ann. Aloha.